Hey guys, Rochelle here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today I'm going to be doing, I'm finally able to get to it. It's the mid-year tarot tag, and this is created by my friend Chanel over at Chanel Days and Chanel Chapters. She has two channels. This is a really fun tag. Now, she created this a few years ago, and I've tried to do it every year. So this year is no different. So it is a series of 13 questions. So let's get started. So the first question is, deck that you've used the most so far in 2025. And it's got to be this one. A Gothic Tale. My cut down version. I freaking adore this deck. This is one that I have for sale over at Make Playing Cards. And I am in love with this deck. I take it with me everywhere. I love the size now that I've cut it down. Everything. I do have another version that's available with the dark edges. This one has like taupey colored edges. But I love the artwork. I love the feeling. I love the scenery. Everything. I cannot get enough of this deck. I just want to use it for everything. But, so yeah. It is a Gothic Tale Tarot. So, another question, and I'm just going to jump right to it because it's in this deck. It was question number 7. A favorite single tarot card from a deck. I actually have a few. So I have this one. I love this one from this. I love that Judgment. She looks friggin' awesome. Love those black wings. I love this Three of Swords. Absolutely. It explains so much more than in a heart, doesn't it? The swords in a heart. That explains it right there. And I love this Strength. You see why I love this deck so much? It's so friggin' amazing. I love it. So those are 3 cards that... I'm a cheater. So those are the 3 cards that I love right now. So the next question is a new deck that came into your collection. Well, I've had a lot of new decks come into my collection. And this is one of them. This is another one that I sell over on Make Playing Cards and that I put together. I did not create the art, but I did purchase the rights to and, format it and all that good stuff. So this is my first Lenormand deck, creating Lenormand deck. And it's called the Purple Mist. And it's just absolutely stunning. And I'm going to be doing a private Lenormand study group over on my Patreon for those that want to join in. My studies are a little bit different. The way that I like doing a study, a real good study, is not where like I do a lesson or give you a lesson. It's where we meet FaceTime and we read out of whatever we're reading out of, and then we have a discussion. So we take turns reading and all that, and they're live discussions that we do as we're going through, like, let's say 1 card at a time. So that, for me, has worked for me to retain better because of not only reading out of it, but then having a discussion with other people that are reading it right along with us at the same time live. And so I wanted to have, although I do have a few other really cool Lenormand decks that I wanted to do. That I wanted to use, I should say. But isn't this beautiful? This is like bridge size. These are the backs. My copy is gilded, and it comes with a custom tin. Although there are other versions, including like the standard smooth cardstock, which is like more economy. It's cheaper than like your linen and your superior smooth cardstocks. But it's also a great cardstock. I just got a kit of all the different cardstocks so that I could test them all out. And I don't think any of their cardstocks are bad over at Make Plain Cards. I love their quality. I really adore their quality. This one is linen, but it does come in different, I think 6 different versions for you to choose from. Ungilded, you know, only in a cellophane, no custom tin, on superior smooth, and linen with the gilding, and it's the purple gilding. So yeah, so this is one of my newest additions to my collection. So the next question is, deck that could be better. And this is quite literally me being nitpicky, because let me just say right out of the gate, you haven't seen the review yet, but I've done it. It just hasn't aired yet. I do adore this deck. I love everything about this deck, except for, I mean, even the tug box that comes inside of it, or comes inside this big box, it is high quality. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. The only thing that could have made this deck better is the cardstock. Not even the images, because the images are just absolutely stunning. I put it back in order. I like resetting my decks. And I bond with my decks by, you know, shuffling them and then resetting them. I enjoy it. It's like probably an OCD thing. I don't know. But I do think it is absolutely stunning. I love the concept. I love that the major arcana follows the sun and moon cycle throughout the whole day. And then you've got your wands that are dawn, and you've got your swords that are like dark, deep night. You've got your cups that are twilight, and you have your pentacles that are like during the day, the daylight hours. And it's just beautiful. It's just, this cardstock is glossy. And I wished it would have been a little bit more of like a semi-gloss. That's the only thing. That is the only thing, how it could have been better with like their regular cardstock, and maybe not quite so large. Although I will say, I can shuffle it. And another thing, I mean, you can't really see it here because okay, yeah, because I don't have this expanded really good, but it fans really beautiful also. So that's the only thing about this that I don't like, or that I think that it could have been better. It's not the worst cardstock I've ever seen by any means, but I do think it could have been better. Is it a deal breaker for me? Absolutely not. I'm not getting rid of this deck. I love it. I'm going to use it, but it could have been better. Even the book is stunning. I mean, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. So, and it's one of the newer decks that I've got also that I could think of. I'm sure that there's other decks that I could have gone through, but it was, you know, I just did reviews for it, written reviews a couple days ago, so it was fresh in my mind. Deck that you're currently using. So that would be another one of mine, because this month and today probably I'm also going to be recording my first video for the Finding the Fae monthly collaboration with Summer over to Starry Sun. And this one is called The High Elf and Finding the Fae. So when I think of Fae, I think of elves. I think of the Two-A-Day Danann. I think of tall creatures. You know, how they were depicted in the legends of, like, the Two-A-Day Danann, right? And I also think of extraterrestrial hybrids, and it's the Nordics, or Nordic, the white Nordics. No, I know I'm not saying that right. The alien race, that I believe that some Fae are like hybrid beings from that. Look at that. So yes, this is another deck that I have available, and it comes in many different features, including a gilding and including with a custom tin. And I'm just in love with this deck, and this is one that I plan on using with today's spread. So, yeah. These are the backs. And every single card has the blue butterflies in them. Every single card. So I thought that that was very fitting for the backs. And that's the High Elf Tarot deck. So the next question is biggest surprise. And I think that that would have to be the Folkloric Forest Tarot. And this is one that I backed last year. And it is, although it is animals in tarot, not all of them are animals, but there is a large amount that are animals in this deck. And I don't care. I just absolutely love this. I think it is beyond stunning. I mean, look at these images. So it surprised me that I would even want a deck with the tarot with animals, right? Because that's not usually, you guys know, it's not usually my jam. But this is just such a beautifully decadent deck. And oh my gosh. The green edging, it came like that. The backs. The shuffling is beautiful. It sounds beautiful. Let's do this right quick. I just love every single thing about this gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, look at that. Makes me want to sing. It's so gorgeous. You do not want me to sing, okay? Just saying. I mean, that is the most beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So this is one of those exception decks, right? And I am definitely not mad at it, but it was a surprise to me that I even wanted it. So the next question is deck crush. Okay, so here is one of my current deck crushes, and I've got another one too. But this is one, I kept on forgetting to put it into my videos because I had it upstairs with me and I would forget to grab it. But this is a deck that was created by one of my besties, Courtney. And it's the Dreadful Oracle, so it's like in the Penny Dreadful universe. And she did such a fabulous job with this. I love it so much. She's done a series. I'm not sure if she's completed it. I think she's done 3 thus far. Doing like an oral, like, guidebook. Her thoughts and all that behind each one of these. This is also available on Make Playing Cards. And I'm in love with this deck. How can I not be? Look at, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And it goes so beautifully with a Gothic Tale Tarot. And we did them, well, I had done a Gothic Tale months before that. You guys just didn't know about it because I wasn't going to release it because I didn't like the edges. But the ladies in the private chat, they knew about it. But Courtney, I think she had been working on it already. And this is what came out of it. So maybe I inspired her, or maybe we were both inspired by the same stuff at the same time. Either way, it just worked out beautifully. And they are such an awesome combination. The other one that you guys know I am still crushing on, and I just cannot help it, is the Stone and Shadow Oracle by Ray Serafina Barker. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I do have her Rooted Remembrance deck as well. And this deck is so gorgeous. And the write-ups are short, but impactful and so insightful. You know, they're just so good. They're just like right up my alley. All the kind of like subject matter that just is like everything to me. You know, I mean, like, look at that vision. Oh, this deck is so, and I've seen her other one. Is it The Deep Place? Or I don't remember, but it does not even come close in my eyes to this one. For me personally. Because it's the colors, it's everything. It's just, oh my goodness. I'm not saying that I probably wouldn't want to get that one too, because that one is really gorgeous. But if I had to pick, it would definitely be this one. Most definitely. And I would choose this over the Rooted Remembrance Tarot too if I had to. But I don't have to, and I'm grateful for that. But, oh yeah, I'm crushing hard on this one also. And I have been ever since I got it. I've been crushing on it before I even got it. I needed it so bad. It was like, oh my gosh, you know. So, the next deck is, or the next question I should say, is a deck that makes you happy. This is another one, guys, that I just released. I had to do it. And it is the coolest. I've been trying to get all my decks with the custom tins and with the gilding. And it is more expensive, but I have to. Or I don't have to, but I definitely want to. So this one is the Gothic Skeleton. And this just makes me so happy. I love it so friggin' much. It's just fantastic. I love the gilding with it. I adore these backs so much. Check out the fanning. Oh. And I know it's from that light over there, but ooh, that's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Just spend a little bit of time on this deck. Oh my goodness. Oh. I've been investing money lately, but it's been investing in decks that I wanted to put out, you know, that I wanted to sell and that I wanted to use myself. So if you've been watching my shorts, I've still got a whole bunch more to show because there's been a whole bunch of decks that I've done since I started this process. It's almost like addictive, but I work through all of my issues. God, I love that so much. And everything by creating. So, oh, look at that. Just love this deck so much. Yeah. I love all the roses and the skeleton and the blood. Oh, look at her. Queen of Wands. She's just fabulous. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Enough of that. I'm sorry. I pretty much showed you the whole darn thing. But, oh. I'm just like, yeah, baby, give it to me. All right. So the next one is Great Guidebook. And this is a new one that I just got, that I just recently reviewed from U.S. Games. This is the El Santo Tarot by Michael J. Auger. And the guidebook, I mean, the cards are friggin' excellent. But I'm telling you, it is the guidebook that sold me before I even looked at the cards. I read the introduction and then found out what all was included in this, and I was all over it. I'm like, yeah, I definitely... And go back and watch this video because I read the entire beginning, the whole introduction, as I'm doing the flip through. There's playing card associations, all the elemental, even the Myers-Briggs associations, personality, all of the numerology, and then on top of that, it has all of the extra, like triumph cards. I'll show you. And it's named some of them a little bit different. So instead of Judgment, it's the Fame card. And we've got the World Soul instead of the World card. Then we've got the Vision card, the Falconer. We've got Prudence, which is one of the virtues. We've got the Grail card. We've got the Dragon. We've got Hope, Charity, and Faith. And then the Fool is at the end. And then on top of that, we have got not 12 zodiac signs, but 14 zodiac cards in here, including the sea monster, which is Cetus. And then also Ophiuchus, the serpent bearer. And you guys know me with the true sidereal astrology, of course. This is... I love this deck. I love the system. I love the book. I love what he's put together. I like the artwork, the symbolism that he has included on each of the cards, and the color coding, everything. I love everything about this deck. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, did I forget to say I love this deck? Yes. All right, so the next question is, what deck do you want by the end of the year or are still waiting on? There's two decks that I want by the end of the year if I can swing it, and I hope I can. It is the Deathly Flowers Oracle, or Deathly Flowers Tarot, that is by Chanel Days, the one who created this hashtag. And it is gorgeous, but I'm saving up for it because I want the one with the custom tin and the red gilding. And it's pricey. I know it's pricey because I also sell stuff like that on Make Playing Cards, but it is so worth it. If you're going to do it, go big or go home is the way that I'm looking at it. And that's what I want. I want because Chanel created such a gorgeous deck. The whole theme of it, I might as well just really honor the art and everything by putting the gilding, and it's red gilded, and chef's kiss. And the tin. I want the whole kit and caboodle. And I also want the Lacrimosa Tarot by Rose Bay. Absolutely friggin' gorgeous, and I have been dying for that one also. And I'm saving for that one also because, yet again, I want it with the red gilding, and I want it in the custom tin or I'm not sure what kind of option she has for the packaging, but I want the whole kit and caboodle. As I said, go big or go home, right? So those are the two that I really hopefully can get by the end of the year. They're the ones that I'm really, really wanting. And then, which deck hasn't been used yet, or barely, but you want to work with it this year? And that would be another one of Chanel's that I did get. And I wished I would have got this also with the gilding, but I'm just going to gild it myself. And this is the Limerence. And it's just beautiful. She's done such a gorgeous job. Everything that Chanel does is just like so good. I know she acts like it's no big deal, but she has just got the best taste. I swear, she's just so beautiful, so put together, and everything she does is a certain level of quality. And this is no different. She's just really... I've got 3 of her oracles also. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Look at that. Is that not the most gorgeous emperor ever? Chanel, you are so creative. I love everything that you do, and I want to get my hands on everything that you create because it's gorgeous. So yes, that's the deck that I want to work with more. I haven't had the opportunity yet, but I do want to. Okay, let's see. Favorite video that you made or seen? Okay, sorry, I had to cough. So the favorite video that I did was with Moon Scarab, Ramon. It was like an interview or an in-orbit interview that he did over on his channel a couple of weeks ago for me. And oh my gosh, he is just fabulous. The questions that he has, and they're so clever, they're so good, they're so funny, it's so entertaining. I just love watching those interviews. And I had really such a good time while I was over on his channel. So that's not like my favorite that I've ever done video. I'm not sure. I can't even think of what it could be or that I've even watched. But I had the most fun. And he is just a warm individual. And anybody, I encourage them to go and watch his channel and watch the interviews because they're just fabulous. And the questions are just friggin' fabulous. He had me laughing so good. Okay, so the last one is pull a card for the next 6 months or pick a card whose energy you want to bring into the next 6 months. So I have decided to do 3 cards, and this is from the Limerence Tarot by Chanel, the creator of this hashtag. Look at these. First of all, they are just absolutely stunning. But for me, for the next 6 months, I've got 9 of Cups, 2 of Cups, and the Lovers. Beautiful. So I am choosing to, or I want for not only myself, but for everybody to be emotionally fulfilled and choose emotionally fulfilling relationships. That does not mean just with a lover per se. It can be with a good friend, or it can be with a business partner or whatever. But I hope that you choose emotionally fulfilling and spiritually fulfilling relationships, and you prioritize them. That is the kind of next 6 months or rest of your life kind of energy that I hope that not only that I am in, but I hope that for other people as well. So Chanel, My gosh, thank you so much for creating this super cool, yet again, hashtag, and for creating just the most beautiful decks, right? And always being so warm and supportive and friendly. And I just love you. I adore you. And so thank you everybody for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. And if you have not jumped on this hashtag yet, please be sure to jump on it. It is super fun. And again, it is called Mid-Year Tarot Tag. And I'll probably also put 2025 because, as I said, this is the third year that she's done this. So.